Hi Cancer, this is going to be your beginning of September forecast. Well, more like the middle of September for you guys. It's good for any placement of Cancer in your natal chart. As always though, keep in mind this is a general message, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Please use discernment when you watch tarot. Do not try to make something fit if it's not your story. If it's not for you, just leave it behind, okay? And you can check your other placements here on this channel and see if your messages are there instead. If you want to book a private reading with me, I am open for tarot, closed for counseling and coaching for right now, but open for tarot. The link to my website's down in the description below. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Soma Chandra means gather the moonlight. I like gathering the moonlight with my Cancerians. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for you. Right now, it's Soma Chandra Cancer. Let me just sum it all up for you and say he's over her. Don't worry about it. The masculine has found the right woman for him, but feminine looks kind of suspicious to a degree. And I do think the beginning of September, I think all of September is going to go pretty good for you guys. I think I'm picking up on things because the full moon was in Pisces and we're in Virgo season. I think maybe masculine has been a little critical of himself. Some Mercury retrograde might be hitting both feminine and masculine a little bit. I think you're both keeping it to yourselves, but the surface details of life look good. And I picked up on relationship, very much on relationship here. So it is a relationship reading. But yeah, just let me sum it up for you, babe. He's over it. He really is. I just think he feels some guilt. You guys, I have this beautiful new deck that I bought from a local artist here in Northern California. It's called Minding My Business, Nurturing My Peace. I met the creators of the deck at a little market over the new moon. Love it. So you guys are the first ones I'm using this deck for. 2 cards came out and then a catalyst. Give yourself grace. You're doing the best you can with what you have in this moment. There will always be critics. Do what makes you happy, joyful, fulfilled, and excited, okay? Some of you have been beating yourself up a little bit about something. Give yourself some grace, okay? Be kind to yourself. You may not feel like you're doing so great right now. Spirit is trying to say, actually, we see you doing the best you can with what you have in this moment. So be good to yourself. Be graceful with yourself. You may receive some criticism in September. There's always going to be critics, okay? There's always going to be somebody shit talking or trying to say, well, I heard, well, actually, you're going to get some criticism, maybe some constructive criticism, and just people just not minding their business, especially about what you do and how you do it. Do what makes you happy and joyful and excited right now, okay? Issues a catalyst for change for you in September. Protect your peace by setting and maintaining boundaries. There is someone, but I don't know if it's the masculine or the feminine is around them, that they need to, I think there have been boundaries maintained with this person. That needs to continue to happen. Okay, I'm also sensing that someone has these strong boundaries, and that might be what's keeping the two of you apart, because I'm hearing 2 different storylines off of what I see here. The first message I hear is I have a strong relationship between 2 people and it's looking really good, but I also suspect that I might see 2 people out of union that would very much like to be in union with one another. Someone's going to have to drop their guard and their boundaries for that to happen. But I'm going to go with the message I heard first. So I did you versus them. I'm getting kind of some masculine energy over here and a lot of feminine over here. I actually have 2 different feminines. I have an Empress and a Queen of Cups. Cancer, ladies, you could be both, or there could be several people here involved. So whichever side of the reading resonates for you. Overall energy of this person over here, I've got the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. Duck and weave, you can't see me. You can't see me. What's going on here? And I noticed, I was like, well, what's between, and then I have the 7 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So Cancer, you may be thinking quite a bit about someone, but you don't want them to know it. Or we've got a feminine thinking about a masculine, doesn't really want the other one to know it. Maybe I suspect masculine might be with a strong feminine, but avoiding another one. Perhaps they were an ex. if it's an ex. But in between the two of you, I have the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. Catalyst or issue is the Knight of Cups. We could be dealing with a young, pretty little Pisces here. It's been in and out energy with the Knight of Cups. Watch out for being unrealistic or over romanticizing something. To a degree, this person could be younger with the High Priestess. The High Priestess and Three of Pentacles suggests that maybe the two of you, if you guys aren't together, you're around each other, you've listened to your intuition. Feminine might have been a bit of a wallflower and being very quiet. This person might be younger, or like there's this need to express consistently though. I'm also hearing that somebody, I'm sorry, I'm hearing two very different, distinct storylines, and I hear people yelling at me to tell their story. Be patient, I'll tell both stories, I hear. Stop yelling at me, cross watcher. I hear you. For some of you, someone is confused about someone else's expressions. Like one of you is coming in and out and maybe being very romantic and very charming and creative as well. And it's making the other person think, well, does that mean he likes me? He doesn't like me, or he or she doesn't like me? Yeah, that's because someone won't open up here. And the feminine's like, well, I thought he liked me. I'm also getting the sense that this might be a third party in between a relationship that is going strong. That's the second storyline I hear. It's like there's expressions made, but then masculine kind of runs away a little bit. Either that, or like I said, we've got this younger, hard to chase, like the wild pony that can't be caught chick. It didn't work out with her, but he's with you now. Or like this older, more mature energy. The way someone's feeling is the Six of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Well, that's equal give and take, and someone who's very loving. Well, that's your energy. I have King and Queen of Cups here. I'm hearing something about like gardening, tea houses, kombucha, something like that as well. This may be a person that comes into where you work, Cancer, and pays for things, but then he doesn't want to really tell you how he feels. He may be very, very flirty and maybe leaving you somewhat confused. Someone's leaving the other person confused. But I see a masculine being very giving and generous, but then his actions are the Nine of Swords and Strength. He might be allergic to your damn cats. Or it's like, oh my God, I'm worried. Like, did I come on too strong? I don't want her to really know how I feel about her. Or dealing with this scenario will take strength of character. Maybe a Leo is stressing someone out as well. A pet or a new pet or a child may be keeping parents up at night or waking them up very early in the morning. But the masculine I'm seeing over here is maybe having a hard time being consistent with someone that he really likes, or he has to deal with this third party person in the middle here. And I was like, well, how does the masculine feel about the High Priestess, Knight of Cups? That's a younger, less mature energy. Ten of Swords to the Six of Swords. Wow, this might be an ex or someone that he was really into. He may have to be around her frequently right now. He's still getting over her, or maybe he's getting over something else. He's been through something difficult and he's moving on, or maybe he thinks that you're not ready to open up to him because you're still moving on from something. But I feel like if this is a third party that's in between the two of you, you need to know that he's getting over it. I used the untold truth of the heart, the truth they won't really tell you. Receptive, open-hearted, soft, vulnerable to dark attachments and influences in third parties, harmony, peace, balance, friendship. I bet you $50 she friend-zoned him. This masculine may at times be a little too open to being influenced by third parties, dark attachments, desires. They're coming in around him in friends, but I heard she friend-zoned him. It hurt him. He's still got to be around her. This masculine may be receptive, but he is also easily influenced by other things. It's gotten him hurt in the past. Now he struggles to open up. Yeah, now he struggles to open up. Seeing this feminine here, I think he may be trying to get away from her in this situation, because I notice the King of Cups is looking right at the Sun and the Empress, Taurus or Libra vibes, but you can be the Empress in this scenario too. You know what, Cancer, I kind of get the sense that this is who you are really with, or this is you to them. When this masculine looks at you, he sees you as the Sun and the Empress. You may be the mother of his child, or he's looking at the mother of his child, or someone he thinks he could be the mother of his children. Happy, beautiful, grounded. I mean, if you have Sun in Cancer, my God, you guys are the best. I have a moon in Cancer. I find it very difficult. I find it very healing to be around someone that was born, you know, their natal sun is in Cancer. You guys are fun and sweet and goofy and really wonderful, driven, beautiful people. You look like that to other people. I see that the masculine, I think, wants to invest in this relationship with the Empress here. This person, this woman makes him happy. Okay, he's still hung up on what's her face. Or if this is all you, like, first of all, I see a lot of you outside gardening. Some of you have Taurus in your chart and Leo. You love to be outside. If you have Earth in your chart, oh my, you love the water and you love your garden. I'm smelling it. Herbs and stuff like that. Herb gardens, really excited about the fall. Maybe you talk to him about that. He's saying, yeah, let's invest in something here together with the Six of Pentacles. I wanted to know how the masculine felt about the Empress and the Sun. Yeah, you just wouldn't understand what I'm going through most days. I don't understand, but nobody is like you. You're exceptional and special to me. Okay, he's hiding some stuff from her. He thinks she wouldn't completely understand. It's almost like the masculine thinks the feminine is a bit out of his league, but he got hurt by these dumb little players in the past. He does need to kind of step up his game a little bit and believe in himself. And this person, feminine's action towards him is the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. So good heart-to-heart conversations and a lot of stability that she's offering him. Come over, come hang out in my garden, you know, where the sun shines. Like, stop moping about her or what you did or what happened in the past. There's a lot of love here between two people. Yeah, heart song and beauty is how she's being seen as well. Inner knowing, telepathy, intuition, very intuitive and very beautiful. You're very charming and graceful and luxurious, my Cancerian feminines. He's very drawn to this. But this here, he's got to stop. He's got to stop thinking about what's her face or this little game here or whatever. And again, if it's not a third party, like one of you may be holding back a bit because someone's been hurt recently in the past. It might be a little bit of the chase, a little mysterious. But ultimately, you have your standards, right? Ultimately, you have your standards. If the two of you are just coming together, there may be some testing going on between the two of you. Like, not a full-on game, but a little bit. But I can see here that, like, the feminine is ready to receive, and it's just a little tough for the masculine right now. I wanted to know what this person's deeper feelings for this person were. Page of Swords and the Lovers, yeah. I feel like this is really the feminine. The feminine is curious maybe if a Gemini is involved. Or maybe she has Gemini in her chart where this Lovers is Gemini and the Page of Swords is a Gemini energy. Gemini is the Sherlock Holmes of the Zodiac. Scorpio is a little bit more on the suspicious side. Gemini is just a little nosy or curious. And I think the feminine is a little worried if he has other choices. And here's why. I was like, what's this about? And I got sidetracked, lust, but also spiritual connection. Okay. Feminine is worried that the masculine will get sidetracked and distracted by the things that easily influence him. He has a hedonistic side. He likes to connect to his heart through his body with that King of Cups. Lust, too, intense sexual energy and non-committal, but then deep love, soulmate, and spiritual connection. Wondering how easily influenced he is by other women, other things, lust. Curious about that with him, I think. And also wondering, you know, in his past, if he's had deep spiritual connections and soulmates and union. And the feminine is coming out with like the heart song and the charming, graceful, beautiful energy. But with death and letting go, here's tension here. Yeah, for any of you that were concerned about this guy and whether or not he still talks to her, sorry, air quotes, it's over. Okay, and he's letting her go and walking away. But I just think the feminine is concerned about his tendency to be easily influenced. Yeah, very much so. But he thinks she's very special. Final outcome is the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. It's going to go great, like whistling while you work, Cancer. I think if you are in union with this person, it's going to be a really good, productive month between the two of you. You're going to be very happy and satisfied, going out quite a bit, having fun. I'm also seeing people go to downtown open markets, selling things, buying things, having fun together. He may flirt with some little girl he meets somewhere at some, I'm seeing like a co-op where people, a grocery co-op or something, and it makes her concerned. But I think that's nothing to worry about. I see a really strong connection between the masculine and a true Empress. So release your fears and worries. I can see that you're here, the feminine's here for a good conversation. But the masculine may have to tell her some things that he doesn't want to, or it stresses him out a little bit. But that overall, there's really happy energy here. Like, I feel like the feminine is saying, look, I am a really happy, wonderful person. Like, I do wish you would open up to me a little bit more, because I have so much to offer you. And whether you're here or not, I'm working, I'm happy, I'm satisfied. You know, an Empress is sitting on her throne, just sort of drawing people to her. So don't worry about the ex. He's over her, but he's working through like temptations and needing to have strength of character and make the right choices and do the right thing with the right kind of woman. If this is something that's been kind of cooking between the two of you, what's between the two of you is a lot of idealism, and someone needs to listen to the intuition. He's just got to get up the guts to stop doing this and stop being so shy. And also let go of his past. Then let go of his past. So, but in the meantime, boundaries are important with temptations that aren't right for us. And watch out for criticisms of others, like you do, you boo, make yourself happy, and just give yourself some grace. You're really doing the best you can right now, Cancer. Short and sweet, they say we're done. All right, that's the beginning of September. Okay, I hope it resonates and I hope it helps, Cancer. Link to my website for private readings is down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Cancer. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.